What's up guys, KidKiru1973. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a 5th generation Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. I'm playing black version. So yeah, this is going to be against my good friend Purple, and there are no restrictions. All our Pokemon are level 100, so you know, it's pretty awesome. So let's take a look at the battle. Alright. So obviously Purple's a boy, or it's not obvious, but you know, he's a boy. I'm leading off with my shiny Gyarados because shiny Gyarados is just totally shiny and Gyarados-y. So he leads off with his Deoxys, and yeah, so I get the Intimidate up, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go for a Dragon Dance. That's all good. But then he Thunderbolts. I wasn't expecting a Thunderbolt to be on a Deoxys, but yeah, I guess I can deal with it. He gets me down well over half, and I'm like, okay. But then he gets the Paralyze Hacks. I was like, you freaking jerk. So I'm pretty angry at this point, and I switch out into my NIDOQUEEN, predicting another Thunderbolt. And he does go for the other Thunderbolt, and it doesn't affect my NIDOQUEEN. So he switches out his Deoxys. I don't know why, but he goes into his Mew. And I'm like, bringing Mew to 5th gen is so low. Like, come on, dude. But I go for the Earth Power, you know, just to bring his Deoxys down to size. But he ends up bringing in Mew, who is a mad defensive wall and special defensive wall. I noticed that. Yeah, he gets the Overheat. And I'm like, dude, seriously? So I go for the Body Slam. That does about half. And then I go for the Body Slam. I get the Para Hacks, so I'm pretty happy right there. It's pretty awesome. But then he has Synchronize. I totally spaced out that most Mews have Synchronize. So, in 5th gen. So I'm like, oh, God. So I'm paralyzed over here. I go for the Earthquake. There's really nothing I have that can deal any damage whatsoever to that Mew with my NIDOQUEEN. So I'm figuring I could just, you know, let her die, I guess. But he switches into Magmar, and he goes for the Lava Plume. And that doesn't really... I was hoping, you know, maybe I could get up an Earthquake or something. But no. That was a double facepalm right there. Because I was paralyzed once, and then I paralyzed a second time, twice in a row. So double facepalm on that. He takes out my NIDOQUEEN with a Flamethrower, and I send in my Lugia. So... yeah, he withdraws his Magmar, predicting the water move, which was a pretty good play, I guess. But he does end up losing his Deoxys pretty soon here. I go for the Surf because, you know, I just wanted to take down that freaking Magmar so bad. Yeah, and that does just a little bit less than half. I was pretty satisfied with that Surf, though. He goes for the Extreme Speed, and that doesn't do balls to my Lugia, so I'm like, okay. Another Surf. I'll take it out in the next turn. He goes for the Psycho Boost. I think he told me after this, if I remember correctly, that was a misclick. Misclick play, but yeah, he loses special attack, and that doesn't really do anything to my Lugia either. So I go for the Waterfall, and I didn't know this, but Lugia, or Deoxys, actually has the Rocky Helmet, so I took damage from that, which kind of sucks. So yeah, and then he goes into his Magneton, and I'm just thinking, all right, I'll just let Lugia die or something, because he did his job. He took out a Pokemon. I go for the Surf. It does about half, maybe a little bit less than half. He goes for the Zap Cannon, and with my luck, if I ever used Zap Cannon, I'd miss. But yeah, my Lugia survives with 2 HP like a boss, but then gets the Para Hacks. Oh my god. It was a facepalm for both of us. 1, because I survived with 2 HP, so that's Purple's facepalm. And 2, because I got the Para Hacks, that's my facepalm, which sucks. So I go into my Vern, my awesome Aerodactyl right there. I mean, no one else can bring Aerodactyl into these 5th gen battles anymore. It's not allowed. I'm not allowing it. Only I can bring Aerodactyl because Aerodactyl is Vern, and Vern is amazing. So I go for the Rock Slide, and it doesn't do anything to this Mew, and he's paralyzed, so I'm figuring, alright, I'll just take it out with a Crunch, and I do. So down goes Mew. He switches into his Nosebleed. He's like, alright, let's just have like a prehistoric rock battle. So I was like, okay. Well, little did he know that I had an Iron Head on my Areodactyl, or on my Vern, I should say. So Nosebleed is down to a little bit more than half. And, yeah, so he goes for the Zen Headbutt, and I'm like, dude, Zen Headbutt? Come on, dude. You can't Zen Headbutt a Vern and expect to kill it unless you're like freaking life orbed or something, you know? So I go for the Iron Head again and I take it out. This was the ultimate move of the match. I went for the Rock Slide on this Magmar, and Magmar suck. Okay? Compared to my Vern, this Magmar was like a Weedle. It just got destroyed. So yeah, I don't know what really went down here. I just went for the Rock Slide on this freaking Magneton because I can. He goes for the Zap Cannon. I'm like, you're hitting Zap Cannons left and right, and I can't hit one. That sucks balls for me. So yeah, it's super effective. He takes down my Vern, and I switch into Latios, thinking maybe I can just get this thing down with Fly, because I mean, look at its HP. Look at its HP. It's like he only has like 50 HP left. He misses his Zap Cannon, obviously, because I'm in flight. But I go for the Fly, and he doesn't die. So that really irritates the crap out of me, because then he gets a free discharge. And I did a little wrong thinking. I thought this was his last Pokemon, so I just went for a Draco Meteor. And yeah, it's not very effective, but it took down to Magneton. I lost my special attack, which sucks. For Latios, at least, because I forgot that he had another Pokemon left. He sends in his Retard, which is a Typhlosion, and he goes for the Brick Break. I don't know why he went for the Brick Break, but he did, and yeah. I just try and get up a Dragon Dance as much as I can, just so I can outspeed it and stuff like that, because, you know, I mean, I don't really have any physical attacking moves. I should have went for an attack there, because obviously I'm faster than it now, but I just wanted to play it safe. He goes for the Lava Plume, and I was hoping, just praying that he didn't get the Burn Hacks, and he doesn't. It's not very effective. Oh wait, yes he does. Never mind. He gets the Burn Hacks. Balls. Okay, so he gets the Burn Hacks, and so then I'm like, alright, Draco Meteor to the face, but sadly for me, it doesn't do much. It does like almost half, maybe about half. But he just keeps setting up Brick Breaks, and yeah. I get some burn damage, and I'm thinking I can probably survive that enough to fly. So, I fly, and then he goes for the Aerial Ace, and he misses. I take burn damage, and then I crash down onto his little tiny body, and he Aerial Aces and takes down my Latios. So, yeah. Latios is down. He's in yellow. I'm thinking, alright, I'll just take him out with my next Pokemon. I have, like, 2 left, I think. So I send in my Gyarados because, you know, he hasn't really done anything. He goes up for the Intimidate. Or I go for the Intimidate on my Gyarados. He Aerial Aces right here, and it was awesome because that did diddly squat. So, or that didn't do diddly squat to my freaking Gyarados. So I take it out with an Aqua Tail, and that's game. So thank you guys for watching. This is my first Pokemon battle that I ever showed you guys, or that I ever posted at least on YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the description, or not in the description, balls. I just woke up today. Please leave them in the comment section below, and all the moves of my Pokemon will be in the description. Purple doesn't have a YouTube channel, so I will get you wherever you want, I guess, on questions about Purple from asking him. Thank you guys again for watching, and KidKiru1973 out.